We have 9 comedians here tonight that are performing just for you. We do have, as you can see, a fancy tip jar that currently has a quarter and a cigarette and a business card. The comedians are all going to fight over the cigarette, but Roger's probably going to win it, even though he doesn't smoke.
I got a collection.
Again, thank you guys so much for coming out. Our first comedian of the night, you guys can see him tomorrow at the Comedy Shrine at 8 o'clock. Put your hands together for Jerry Daniel.
Hey. Dibs on that quarter. How we doing, guys? Feeling good? How we feeling? Good. I hope you guys are doing good. Because I had to look everyone in the eyes today and tell them I was opening a show in a bakery. That's how my career is going. I had this happen today. I got called a racist at work today. Got called a racist. If ever that happened to you, it's infuriating. Because, like, how did they find out? You know what I'm saying? It came out, we read this article about this Chinese couple. They tried to sell their baby for an iPhone. And I was like, you should just wait a few years and it'll build you one. Progressive guy, I guess, I don't know. I read an article about a kid got hit by a train, and I don't really care. Because I have this strategy that I use to not get hit by trains. I don't stand on train tracks. Thus far, worked swimmingly. 24 years, never even been nicked. Never been attacked by a wild train. It's going great, guys, don't worry. I hit a low point in my life recently. I bought pot from my mom. That's real. It's real. It was no big deal. She had some extra. I flipped her 20 bucks. But she's my dealer now, so it's good. I've never been able to buy pot with clean laundry, so got that going for me. Everybody's mom makes brownies. Mine just charges $10 for them. Whatever. It's still kind of weird because she's my mom, so it's still, you know, don't tell your father. You know. I charge him 20. I get in trouble, man. I make the mistake of doing that at inopportune times. I had a job interview the other day. Smoked pot before my job interview, and you answer questions differently when you're high. That's something I now know about myself. The guy was like, so what are your interests? And I was like, beef jerky. Well, what are your strong suits? Eating a lot of beef jerky. What are your weaknesses? Saving beef jerky for later. That's a big one for me. I live around the corner from a McDonald's now, so, you know, goodbye girlish figure. I was so excited to live close. I was talking to my girlfriend. I was like, so excited. She was like, it's so close you could walk. And I was like, I don't think you know me as well as you think you know me. I went in there one time and I'm talking to the guy, and I'm like, can I get 8 McDoubles and a drink? He thinks I want 8 McDoubles and a drink. Doesn't think there's a problem with that at all. Thinks I walked in his restaurant, ordered 8 sandwiches. He took one look at me and said, yeah, you do. Fat fuck. I told that story to a girl at work. She's like, there's no way you could eat 8 McDoubles. I was like, I don't think you know me as well as you think you know me. So well, I'm going to bring 8 McDoubles and you're going to eat them. It's the sexiest thing anybody's ever told me in my life. I don't know if it's tacky to propose there, but I did it. So. You know, people put things like this on Facebook all the time. I always see this in the holiday season. I always see, Jesus, take the wheel. And I always go, oh, we can all see you, bro. I like how if I talk, they won't be able to notice a moving human through the room. What was I talking? Oh yeah, people always post like, Jesus, take the wheel. And I always comment like, Jesus never drove. Never drove. He's an awful choice to drive you. He's an awful choice to take the wheel. This one girl put on Facebook one time, she was like, I'm going to B-dubs. I'm such a fat ass. And I was like, hey, that's our word. You can call yourself a fat ass when you earn it like the rest of us. You can call yourself a fat ass when you check out a Walmart at 3 in the morning with a chocolate cake and a pack of 60 plastic forks. And you make it home with 59 plastic forks. Tell me all that. Calm down. I like cake a lot, guys. That's how I all tell you. My grandpa told me the story one time. He was like, you should have been at my bachelor party, kid. We had a stripper jump out of a cake. And I was like, that's a waste of cake. Couldn't have been around in the 50s, guys. I couldn't have been around. We're going to have to find this girl a door or something, because there's nothing sexy about ruining dessert. Nothing sexy about it. The only thing I like more than cake is black mothers yelling at their kids. That's it. That's the only thing I like in the world. Everybody loves black mothers yelling at their kids, guys. Everybody loves it. One time I saw a black mother stop yelling at her kids to watch a black mother yell at her kids. It was magic. Now I go to Aldi trying to get black kids in trouble. Calm down. That always works in Joliet. They always love it. It's weird. What else do we got going on? I drove past a billboard today and it said, together we can end drug and alcohol abuse. And I was like, probably not. Because I'm lazy and you're a billboard. That's the main reason. Oh, man. I live with my girlfriend now. That's going awfully. Thanks for asking. It's not that bad. It's, she wants like a manly guy. That's my problem. Girls want like a manly guy. And that's not me at all. I like the silence. That's good. That's fine. I don't know. Girls want a guy who, like, in the middle of the night, like, the car cling, 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 clang, and a guy comes, oh, it's the starter, I'll fix it now. I'm not that. I'm like a guy, like, cling, 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 clang. Oh, that sounds like the sound that Wile E. Coyote's parachute would make when all the nonsense would come out. You should really fucking get that looked at. Yeah, I don't... Like, because I'm not tough. Like, that's why I'm not, like, a tough guy. We can see you guys kneeling also. What is it about this fucking town? If we kneel, then we're invisible. Jesus. What kind of establishment you running here? If you'll just come in and kneel, and we'll just fucking, no one will know. I hope you guys all go and rob somewhere later. Thinking we're gonna, oh, we got it, we got the money. No one can see us. I really hope I'm driving and see 60 kneeling people with bags of money with dollar signs on them. That's all I want out of life. Because I'm not a tough guy. That's my problem. I'm not like a tough. You have to kneel. He did! He fucking kneeled! Did you guys text him? Hey, come in and kneel. They can't see. We already covered it. Oh, he sat down. He's fucking gone now. Somebody call his parents. His dad. What was I talking about? Yeah! Calm down. I'm not like a tough guy. That's my problem. It gets me in trouble. Like, I'll be with my friends. I'm like, oh, we're going to this party. Good thing you're coming. There's some guys here I don't like. And I'll be like, oh. Are they going to challenge us to a pro wrestling trivia contest when we get there? Because we'll show them. Got the ringer. That's my problem, like talking to girls, like meeting girls, like I can't, like, you're a pretty girl. You've never been talking to your friends who've been like, he knew so much about Ric Flair, I had to fuck him. I had to. What choice did I have? That's my one way that I'm kind of manly, like I'm into sports and, you know. But I'm noticing this trend in sports. We had the Red Sox win the World Series. We give it up for them. That's good, because sometimes people clap, because they don't know anything about sports. So like, oh, Sox, we like them here. Wrong Sox. That's how you know who the sports fans are. You guys are good though. We had the Red Sox win the World Series. This is just a few months after the Boston bombing. Saints after Hurricane Katrina, the Yankees after 9/11. Pretty much if a bunch of people die in your town, your team gets to make the playoffs. And unfortunately for sports fans here in Chicago, they don't count gang violence in those numbers. We'd be in every time. We just get bad news on bad news. We just get a shooting in Chicago's Cabrini Green neighborhood left 6 dead. And, oh, this just in, Derrick Rose may as well have fucking been one of them. Hey, thank you guys for coming out tonight. You guys are great.